found something.
Oh, no rest for the wicked. Hello everyone and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So, last video we went into Slytherin's, what's it called? Singaporium? Singularium? Scriptorium, there we go. We went into his Scriptorium and learned a lot about him that we shouldn't. Made a big decision about learning the Cruciatus Curse in order to save Sebastian. Although, if I'm being honest, we ended up giving him the spellbook, which I don't think was the smart play there, but we'll see what happens. I just received a novel, he's talking. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to Sebastian, see what he found out. Where's my dumbass thought it was upstairs. I didn't think it was down here. Trying to murder a chest. Sorry, little guy. This music. I love it so much. Look at him go! I should really be finding more of those demi-guys. I think Ominous likes me now though. Trauma bonding is powerful bonding. And we just bonded.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
Okay, tell me.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I regret using Crucios. I agree, we did what we had to. No.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
Well, maybe we should tell him. He's the reason why we got this.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
Exactly.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
What? Okay.
I am not letting this go.
Stem stomping, breaking stuff, disappearing tapestries? No. Okay, well.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Oh, shit. Such a tragic. What happened to Sebastian's parents?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Nose is buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
The spellbook is giving Sebastian hope. The spellbook is concerning.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Do you think if you think he might, he's clearly going to do it. Let me just make sure there's no...
Revelio.
See, this is what I mean what I was talking about last time. I took responsibility to do the Crucius curse. The Cruciatus. Just wait. What? Okay. No, that's cool. You can just ignore each other. But yeah, I chose to do the Cruciatus curse because I wanted to avoid him becoming, you know, going darker, down a deeper, darker path. And at the end of the day, I gave him the freaking book. Where am I going? This is a bridge, right? Okay, let's see what's on the agenda for the rest. Okay. I'm gonna go meet Poppy. See what's up with her. But first I'm gonna go to Hogs and drop off a few things because I'm about to refold again on my armor stuff. I gotta do more Merlin frogs. But I need more mallow seeds. Or leaves, I should say. Not meant to do that. Well, that was weird. Come here, sell a few things. Buy a few potions.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Probably cut straight to.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Where? Oh, it's probably in there. Probably take you guys straight over to the next mission. So we'll have to watch this boring traversal. Okay, so we're coming up on this spot right now. We shall see what kind of trouble we're gonna get ourselves into. It's probably have to do with poaching since it's poppy. But it should be interesting already, especially since she says they're involved with some.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
The secret safe with me.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Okay, just real quick. I didn't catch in the beginning what she said, how she got this information. Centaurs.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
They won't hurt us because we're children.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
That's awesome.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse.
Really
Centaurs
could've.
aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Yeah, I can't blame them. Poachers are the worst. In the wizarding world and in real life.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
It's crazy just seeing it kill a creature and I have to get those leeches. Is this it?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Hopefully they got eaten.
Pelt. Poor beasts.
Oh man.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Damn, 36 scallions? It was
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
and it's giant.
Anything interesting?
Oh yeah, very.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Follow Poppy.
How do goblin and poacher interests
Ooh, look at that
align?
view. Oh man.
Look, down there.
What?
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or
Yeah.
perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Should really change this. Bombarda and I already have that. Let me. There we go.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Interesting. Hope you fall. He did fall. Yeah. Damn, can you stem stomp a little harder? Jesus. I can't tell if I'm looking at the front or the back of this guy. Oh, that's the back. I'm trying to do a stealth mission, she's like, oh, wait a minute. Woman keeps knocking into everything. Alright, nothing else I can jack from these assholes? Nope, guess not. Oh.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
There's a lot of stuff here. A lot of cabbages. Smaller on the outside, bigger on the inside, I gotta remember.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's a brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking him. There's no talents.
Yeah, entry revelation.
Revelio. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how rampant this to tell us.
Shut up.
What was that?
Get on. Here. So loud. This is so cool. I mean, it's fucked up, but it's so cool. Dragons that break there.
Couldn't pay me enough.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it.
Oh.
Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
No, that's my egg now.
Aloha Mora.
Hi, dragon.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Oh, they're giving me a lot of potions.
Revelio.
When they do that, it means I'm gonna get into
Careful! Back rope the one is dragon intact!
the song push.
Fall dead asleep on my feet.
Is that you?
Think you'll get out of here?
Let me outside!
We know you.
Shall we finish what we started? Back for more? Not the brightest choice.
Think you'll get out of here?
Let me outside! You lot, gun! Let me outside!
That's all you are.
Let me outside! Let me outside! Let me outside! Would you like me to put you down? Let me outside! Let me outside!
Oh,
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Let's play!
One less human to worry about. Let's get this. Cover up, boys. But about one of the pumpkins.
Shall we finish what we started? An intruder! Destroy suffering! I've never been one for gardening.
Let me outside!
Oh, freak now!
Let me outside! Let me outside! Look up, someone might take it for a holiday. Near on find you.
Let me outside.
Shoot me, let me...
Expelliarmus.
What are you seen Billywings with more sting.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
GG. That's interesting.
This way.
What about the other two?
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
What should we do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
True. Do you think the poachers will return?
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Hell yeah.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
You're gonna just disappear? We have it in the fire. Reminds me of Dark Souls. She's gonna walk home.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Flip it down while it's waiting to use a sneak attack. Where is it? It's being very sneaky.
Revelio.
Got him. Chill, chill, chill. Just playing. Ow. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. Chill. So chill, man. Just trying to flip you. Alright, let's see what else is on the agenda. So now we gotta do this. Select the field guide pages in the underground harbor. book on transformation of the library. Okay. I don't like that. I already did this one. Ooh, zombies! I did this one.
Lumos. Lumos.
Ominous.
Lumos.
I'm trying to find this. Oh.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
Okay, found it. So this is for the ghost story love or whatever.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
What is stomping over there? Oh, Candles, where are you taking me? Please. This way? Why did you do that, Candles? It's leading me to death. I saw the Danger
The
sign.
treasure must be nearby.
Oh hey.
I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some. Treasure hunting suits me.
Me. Guess it's not a bad spot.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Oh.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Torture a burning enemy? Jesus. Okay. Let's go see if we can bail Natty out of trouble. Or at least take some of the brunt. See what's over here real quick.
So frustrating.
I forgot her mother was a professor. Quest began.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
That's awesome. How did you become an animagus?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Man, I want to become an animagus. Do you choose your animagus?
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
That's kind of cool. That's incredible.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
I mean, she's a sightseer. Seeing her in danger. Is there a chance that my actions could get her killed? I don't want that.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
Okay.
My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
No problem. That's kind of a difficult one. I get where the mother's coming from. I get where the daughter's coming from.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Especially if she's inspired. But her mother is a seer. Means that she saw something happen to her. So at the very least, maybe don't stay in the gazelle form. I don't know if that would save her, but that would be a start. Get me out of here. Well, I think that'll do it for today. We got a lot done. We are going through a dark path with Sebastian. Fighting poachers with Poppy. Gathering evidence with Natty. There's a lot going on. But I hope you guys enjoyed the adventure as much as I did. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!